Good evening, guys. How are you? Sunday evening. It's a little after 7, I think. I wanted to come on and talk about Molly and her tricks this whole week, you know. So she heard a story that Dawn was telling somebody else. I think it was Shia. And no thank you, I think. No thank you, whatever. He was talking about protecting himself and Candace, and that he had guns below his bed. And that, I think 4 to 8, or maybe 6, I don't know, bikers had already come and passed by his road, his home. And I know that I myself saw a video with policeman Ronnie Larson talking to a biker, and that biker had said that they wanted to shake the truth out of Dawn. So I don't know, if I was him, I may be a little scared too. So Molly hears this, and of course we all know what Molly does, right guys? Because Molly's got to be the star of everything she does. Sorry. She tells the viewers, let's support the other YouTubers and let's call the police too. Let's get him in trouble. In other words, what Molly was trying to do was get the SWAT team to show up at Dawn and Candace's house. Like, that couldn't have caused some serious violence, right? Let's just get the SWAT team there. Like, what was that woman thinking? Today, she puts on a spirit box. Sorry, I'm in my pajamas and I'm cold, so I put a sweater on. So she got this spirit box going, doesn't know what the hell she's doing with it, which I don't believe in them anyway, but a lot of people do. So then, I'm going through my day, you know, because I'm under 2 feet of snow. Had to hire a plowman to come plow me out and everything and plow my driveway, and wasn't a fun day. But anyway, I'm not all buried anymore. I can get out and drive and do what I gotta do. So anyway, that's my dog, Rock. He wanted to say hi. So anyway, I see this other woman, and I can't think of her name. And she came on, and she did a tarot card reading, which just blew my mind. Where she totally says she figured it out. She didn't really want to say it. Doesn't make it true, but to her, it is true that Jody Sue's son did it. And that he ran Summer over, and all the cards showed it. I mean, she was freaking out. It was really bad, guys. So, then I seen another woman tonight that I'd never heard of. I wish I'd wrote her name down. She was telling a story about Donald Chafee and Donald Jr. Chafee that live on Muddy Creek Road, which is also right next to Dawn. Not as close as Jody Sue, but the same vicinity. His son, and I looked up his son's record, and I looked up the address, and yeah, his son does go in and out of there. So do not a lot of other people use it as an address. It's the father's address, I guess. But anyway, Donald Chafee Jr. is a pedophile. Has been arrested with child pornography on his computer. He's been arrested for molestation. He is absolutely a pedophile. He was the one that apparently was helping the boys on June 15th looking for Summer. How he knew, I don't know. Maybe word spread fast that she was missing, but he was found to be with the boys at that time looking for Summer Wells. Now, apparently, 4 days after Summer Wells went missing, he went out there and tried to kidnap a 4-year-old boy, from what I was reading. So there brings another whole set of suspects. And apparently they didn't want the police to search their property, and they didn't want to be involved in the search other than what he had done with the 2 little brothers there that day. Listen. Molly is convinced that Candace and Dawn has done something to this child. What are you doing here? I was convinced for a little while that, yes, it could have been possible. But I'm telling you right now, I don't believe that Dawn and Candace did anything to their daughter. If anything, Candace may have been a careless parent that afternoon. I'm going more on the Jody Sue theory. And you know she's now an ex-neighbor. She did move also, too. But I'm going on the Jody Sue theory based on June 12th. What I had read on her, well, heard, not read, I'm sorry. What I had seen and heard on her video, which was June 12th, which was my birthday of 2021. And how she started talking about fresh babies and, you know, if she ever had anything wrong with a child, she would put a pillowcase over its face and smother it to death. I mean, and not just all the things that Jody Sue have said are so friggin' far out there. You know, that Andy wants money because he's seen the body and she has audio. I'm sorry, my ears itchy. And she has audio and video and just the weird things. How do you go from, I saw the man, get the police, I want a sketch artist, I saw the truck. Now they're saying that her son may have hit Summer with the truck, which was a red Tacoma. I don't know what is going on. I don't, and I'm not even going to pretend to. But even with the Shafleys living there, Donald Shafley and Donald Shafley Jr., he was not in prison on June 15th when she went missing. I believe he's in prison now, I think someone said, but he's definitely a pedophile. I don't know if he's registered. In my state of Massachusetts, we register. If you're a pedophile, we make them register. We will have no pedophiles running around without registering with our local police office. If you live in our city, we're going to know who you are and where you live. That's just the way our law works, thank God. We like to protect our children here as much as we can, as any state would. But Molly is so hung up Dawn and Candace's assholes, that if she could climb up there, she would. Okay, to look for evidence. She would literally climb up their asshole. I'm not playing with you. She would climb up there and try to dig the fucking shit out of their ass if she thought there was a clue in it. Okay? The woman is cooked. And you Patreons that continue to pay her and let you berate her berate you over and over and over and over. When is it going to stop, guys? When are you going to walk away? And yeah, you, Justin, Justice for All, you're justice for nobody. You're her new asshole sidekick, okay? You're Molly's trick, is what you are. Oh, yes, Molly. Oh, yeah, yep, Molly's right. Molly's right. Molly. Right? Because you don't have a voice of your own. Because if you did, you might want to use it. Instead of everything, you're basically repeating what she just got done saying. You know, you sound ridiculous. You really do. Then you got Karen with her husband dying. I saw her back up on her panel, and I'm like, what are these lonely people thinking? There are other genres you can go to, channels. There are other interests. There are worthy people on here that are not going to berate you or hurt you, okay? They're not going to pull you down a fucking drama line of bullshit. And they're going to be as honest as they can about whatever they're talking about or doing. You don't have to stay with drama. And another thing that I'm so concerned of is, like, when I first came on here, I thought this was a crime channel for, you know, people that love to either talk about crime or figure it out. Or this is nothing. This is worse than a goddamn soap opera, okay? This one's fighting with this one. This one doesn't like this one. This one hates that one. Oh, this one's taking too much money. This one's taking a wish list. This one's doing this. Listen, who gives a shit what they're doing? If you're going to be in the crime community, make it about the crime. Stop following Molly. Stop attacking the victims of the crimes. Because that's what Molly does. Betty Bullhorn does it. Justice for All does it. JLR is famous for it. All of them. And a lot more that I haven't mentioned, okay? If my child were to go missing, I'm also a victim because my child's gone. Are you going to attack me? Are you going to ask me, did I look for my child? Or why aren't I looking for my child? What do you think is the proper way to talk about those things. To scream in their faces and tell them their baby's dead. Where'd you hide it? Not going to get you very far, is it? You stay with Molly and you look just as stupid as she does. And let me tell you something. Even me, I'm a sinner too. Because we have no right to judge. We're not the judge, the jury, or the execution people. Jesus Christ is. And what is going on this Crime Channel drama bullshit is asinine. It has turned into a fucking circus of different soap operas. Okay? And it's getting ridiculous. From now on, what I'm going to do is I'm going to talk about a crime case that interests me. Or maybe read a book about a crime case that maybe interests you guys. I don't know what I'm going to do, but something like that. And we're going to do some fun things with prizes in the wheel, like I said before. And, you know, couple months, we're going to do fun things. I want my page to be happy, jolly, caring. I don't want to be accusatory, mean, bullying, because I'm so tired of seeing it. When I look back on my YouTubes of mimicking Molly, and the words that were coming out of my mouth were making me sick to my stomach, acting like her. Okay? I'm not no Miss Innocent. I do use the F word here and there, but not the way that I was doing it listening to Molly, man. I mean, it was getting bad. So, I don't want to be running around, doing that all the time. What I do want, I'm looking for something, I'm sorry, is an audience that'll appreciate me and that I can appreciate you. I'm not going to put up wish list. I'm not going to beg for money if I ever get monetized. You can either super chat me, super sticky me, or whatever you want to do. Nobody's going to stand here and ask you to do it. It's not going to be a requirement to be in my channel. It would just be an appreciation if I did go to monetization. But what I won't do is make money off of a missing child or a dead child. Like Molly wants to keep saying that's not what she's doing when we all know it is what she's doing. We've heard her say herself she don't give a shit about Summer. Yeah, I did it for clicks and views. She said it, I heard it. The video's probably been taken down since, but I heard it and I saw it. I'm telling you, I saw it. And for those of you that believe in her and didn't see that video, I had wished to God that you did, because you might have walked away a long time ago. She said, standing in that motel room, I did it. I just want clicks and views. I don't really care about Summer. She said it, clear as day. Okay? She doesn't care about any of these cases. Then I started digging into Molly and what she did to the Watts family. Okay? The Watts family. To Frankie Watts particularly. And his mother is absolutely... There's no words for it. There's no words for it. And then to mimic Shanann Watts, you mimicked her. You picked on her. You mimicked a dead woman. And followers, that's who you want to be your freaking leader? That's who you want to click on your YouTube and see every day? That's what makes you happy, huh? To watch her? She makes you happy? Think about it. Think about it. If it was your sister or your daughter, your grandchildren, stuck in an oil tank, murdered, and Molly went on there and mimicked your child and berated the dead woman and picked on her. You going to be giving her money? You going to continue to let her continue to do what she's doing? Because by you guys doing that, you are enabling her to act like an asshole. You are enabling her to be evil. You are helping this bitch be the most evil bitch there is on YouTube. Okay? Is that what you want? Is that what your kids are going to see? And do you want them to be proud of her too? You know, what happened to the old days when your parents taught you morals and values? Are you people teaching your children that? And then watching Molly,
Was he doing what he was doing? He was thinking.
you make me sick. It's sickening.
And then he happened to see me, seeing him. He seen me from the mirror.
I don't know what to tell any of you. I don't.
Strangling me again.
I don't.
To kill me. He didn't
I really don't.
want to kill me.
I do know that it has to stop. Molly needs to be shut down. Her little LLC that she's hiding behind isn't even real, probably. Her heels on the ground. You guys all know that is, the public can ask to see receipts and books and, you know, but I can guarantee you there probably isn't any. Molly's been an escort.
We figured out.
She's been a stripper herself.
That they were waiting.
And don't forget, she also stole from the stripper's purse. And blamed that girl, Tiffany. Okay? And blamed her, and blamed her, and blamed her. Until she was finally confronted by her friend and Patreon, Diane.
15 minutes
And Diane told her, Molly, give it up. It's you. Everybody's seen the footage. It was you. And then, of course, she put on fake tears because I never saw one tear. And did she apologize to Tiffany? No, she didn't. She still continued to berate Tiffany, who barely knew her, who met her that night, okay? Got arrested with her. Listen, guys, do what you want to do. Watch who you want to watch. But I'm telling you, if you have any morals, any values, and if you have children, stop watching Molly. It's like, how do I put it? It's like turning on a radio and hearing all this noise. And after so many times of the noise getting in your head, that noise starts to stick with you. And then you become connected to that noise. And then you start to act like that noise. And do you know who that noise is? It's Molly Golightly, guys.
What are you doing?
And then what? And then is she going to bring you all into a cult? You're going to be in her cult. Because that's what she's on her way to doing, guys. She loves it. She loves to publicly embarrass you. She loves to publicly berate you. She doesn't care if you subscribe. She doesn't care if you're a Patreon. She doesn't give a shit about you or your family. She doesn't give a shit about her own. And if you think she has a nice, happy home, think about it. She's on that computer how many fucking hours a day? Hubby comes home last night, and what does she say? Oh, Jake made cutlets. Jakey, go ask Danny if he wants some chicken cutlets. Do you think his wife cooked him dinner? No. And what happened? I saw like a week ago. It was old, but I saw it. She pulls a naked picture of another woman out. Oh, he's had it. I'm calling him. Who the fuck is this? So, Molly's marriage is not intact. She can tell me I'm crazy all I want, but no, it's not intact. Molly's house is not intact. Molly's life is not intact. Molly's child is not intact. And the little bit that he is intact is due to the father, no doubt. He's getting bullied, clearly. And I wonder why. Because the parents and the kids are seeing his mother bully everybody else. Right, Molly? So, if Jake's smart, your son, if he's smart at all, Molly, he'll do the opposite of everything that you do in life. He will run and do the absolute opposite of you. Because you are a fucking moron. And like I've said it before, and I'll say it again. Anytime you want to confront me one-on-one and come on my panel or invite me on you, I accept that debate. Because I can debate with a person like you all day and all night. And you won't win, I promise. You won't win. Okay? You are Jersey slum. And you still are and always will be. You are the slum scum from where you came from. Pack it up and get off YouTube. Get off. Before you destroy any more lives. Get off. Be done. Bye-bye, Felicia. go away. And people like Benny and Alicia Claire, and thank you, and Jimmy and Frank, the more they talk about you, the more I hope they get to somebody. Whether it's one person or two people, even me saying it. If I get to just one person that takes something I've said about you and runs, well, then I've done my job about you, Miss Molly Trickster. Okay? Mitchell, you know which one. I'm on alive. Thank you. So, I'm going to end it there for tonight, and I will be back tomorrow. I'm going to look at some stuff up tonight, see what we're going to talk about tomorrow. But we're going to start having fun, because I don't want to bitch no more. I'm so sick of it. Unless it's something that I really seen it disgust me, and I won't be able to hold it in. Then we'll talk about it. Okay? Please hit like, subscribe. I would really greatly appreciate it. And I thank you all for listening to me once again. Diane ranting and raving. Okay? And hopefully this will be my last Molly rant. I have no clue what blowjob Betty's doing, and I really don't care, because that woman, you know, she's got felonies, 42 arrests. She's probably on her way back to the slammer anyway, no doubt. Out there scamming someone else, who knows. But her time's coming too. So, I don't know. But the best thing that Angela Voices did was get away. She's actually making money now. She's happy. Wonderful channel. Wonderful woman. Go over and check out Angela. Voice for the Voiceless. Check out her channel. She is one that is coming up. And she's coming strong. So, very proud of her. That's about all I have to say. And again, want to tell Aya, A-Y-A, Aya, if you're out there, do not leave. Do not leave the internet because they played you. Do not be embarrassed. Do not be ashamed. You have apologized to who you needed to. Don't let Molly go lightly, Betty blowjob, JL retard run you off. Don't. Because then they win. And they shouldn't win anything, okay? Nothing. Don't let them take your confidence, your beauty, and your personality away. Don't. Don't ever let them take that from you, Aya. You were a very good person. You thought you were doing the right thing. I think pretty much the audience realizes it. And the haters that did harass you were Molly's haters. Like I said, she's got a little cult. Her little army. So, I think that is what was going on there. But the majority of the internet would really miss you. So don't go anywhere. Get up with a smile. Hold your head up high. You got this, Aya. You got this. God bless you. And for everybody else, I know it's a little dark in here. I'm in my jammies. Sunday night, I'm going to get ready to watch my... What am I going to watch? My Sister Wives, the tell-all tonight. So, that's what I'm going to do. All right, you have a good night. I thank you dearly, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.